Yes, I'm Dr. Thompson Akwo, the editor of Health and Development magazine. And with me is...
My name is Thomas Higdon. I'm a volunteer with Facing Addiction. We're a national advocacy group working to address addiction and promote recovery from mental health and addiction issues.
There are two forms of addiction generally, what we call SUDs, substance use disorders, and process addictions like gambling, sex addiction, and otherwise. Underneath, which of these two is easy to prevent and control?
Easy?
Yes, and control.
I don't think either one of them are easy, and that's one of the reasons why a national coalition like this has come together to bring together all the various actors working to address these really important issues. I suggest, though, that if you really want, I'm a volunteer, but if you want a really good interview on this subject from the organization, I can give you Michael's card. He's the National Advocacy Director. And he can definitely speak more to exactly what the coalition is doing.
That's beautiful. Since you're volunteering here, at least you have some resources that you're sharing with the public. So what are you actually giving to the public in terms of information about the organization?
Well, right now I'm at this table giving out information about we're having a addiction and recovery caucus at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Various representatives from Congress, both former and current, as well as the administration, are going to come and talk about some of these important issues. And then we're also having a wellness room throughout the entire convention. This is a place for people in recovery or interested in recovery can come. There will be meetings throughout the day as well as other resources, and just a place to be safe. The convention can be a little stressful, and this is a place to go and just sit and take a little refuge. That's
lovely. Do you have any experience with addiction, either yourself, family, and related people?
Yes,
friends?
I'm in recovery from substance use disorder.
Okay. How many years have you been sober?
I actually don't talk about my sobriety beyond that, outside my peer support group.
Oh, so tell me a bit about your peer support group.
I'm active in a group called Smart Recovery. It stands for Self-Management and Recovery Training. We're a free peer support group that's based on principles of cognitive behavioral therapy, motivational interviewing, and mindfulness. And we have meetings throughout the country, as well as meetings online throughout the day.
What was your presence at the DNC, the Democratic National Convention? What does your presence benefit the delegates?
Well, we're hoping to spread awareness about addiction. More importantly, that recovery is not only possible, but that it can happen for anyone. We want to talk about how the various groups that are working to address addiction and promote recovery can better collaborate to reduce stigma, to improve the delivery of services. And this seems like one of the perfect places. We also had a booth at the Republican National Convention.
Oh, that's very lovely. And you say once again to the audience that the caucus for the addiction is taking place at 1?
It's taking place at 1 o'clock from 1 to 3, and I'm happy to give you some information about it.
Thank you very much.
And this has just an overview of the different areas that we're working on as a coalition.
Can you list just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of those on that?
Oh, sure. Actually, I can. So one of the most important ones is humanizing addiction. We want to reduce stigma, and we want people to see people struggling with addiction.
Number 2 is what?
And another one is to get people to understand that suffering from addiction is not a crime.
Number 3?
Treat it as a public health and not as a criminal justice problem. And we want to expand prevention, screening, and early intervention.
Thank you very much.
Sure.